Welcome to Quick Tip with Joy. Today I'm going to talk about a glue bath, how to make one. I'm going to show you how to make one. I typically keep mine in this Sugar Bell jar because I use it a lot. You do want to make sure that when you push your finger down on it, or some people actually put another tip up inside of it so that it will see it leaks out when you turn it on its side. So I just I keep it and I push down on it when I'm mixing it. But today I'm going to share with you how to make your own. Let me get that out of the way. You're going to need water. You're going to need some cheap school glue. And then let's move this aside. When I apply it, I'm going to show how to apply it as well. But, and any color ink refill that you would like. Now I keep a jar just handy. Now you're going to want to do 2 parts. Oh, I've got brown in this one, but that's all right. I'll turn it over. How about that? You're going to use, you can use an old bottle as well. You know, I might actually do that. This looks like it's about to here. You want 2 parts glue, 1 part water. I think I will use, I thought I would do green for a change. I may not like it though. All right, so in order to make it, we're gonna make 2 parts water, or 2 parts glue. And I'll get you to the, I'll do it in here so you can see the thick. Right now you can see how thick it is going in, all right? That kind of gives you a hint of, you want it to be a little bit, here, can you see it run? Not really, can you? Anyway, I'm just going to add a little bit of water. If you add a little bit of water and you get too much, you got to add more glue. So I'm going to just put in a little bit. I'm going to try it. Now, I like to use a silicone brush when I'm applying a glue bath. That's just me. I don't know if you can see down. Maybe I should move the, here, let me move this over in here so you can actually see. Now you can use either a paintbrush or a silicone. I just like the cleanup of the silicone brush is so much better. I probably need a paintbrush. I need to use the other end in order to get it. But there's the thickness. See how it's just kind of dripping, but it's not dripping? That's about the thickness that you want it. Now, I'm going to put the lid on the glue and the lid on the water, and then I'm going to show you how much. You just put in however much ink that you like, you know, whatever you feel. And I always shake these first. I never know if I need to or not, but I do. Anyway, just add a little, 1 drip at a time. I think I might want a darker. Now remember, it's supposed to be kind of translucent. For it's a glue bath, so you're supposed to be able to see through it. See, I might have got way too much. I bet I did. I should have done 1 drop. See, y'all? Oh, my goodness. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, well. And it's trial and error. It always is trial and error. Let's see what it looks like on, actually, I'm going to use this. And we'll see what it looks like. And if you don't get it mixed good, then you know you're gonna have colors. So you may want to, I'm gonna wipe it off just so I make sure that I don't have a mixture. I don't want to darken a light. I'm just gonna get rid of it's wasteful, but you know, for you guys, you're worth it. All right, we're gonna see what it does as far as, oh, that wasn't too dark. See, it just added enough. That's probably perfect. And if you want more, then you just put it on a little bit. You wait for this to dry or use that's actually very pretty. I really like that. But the silicone brush is so easy to clean up versus using, you can just use a wet wipe, you can use water, you can use just pretty much wipe it off and it cleans up so much easier. Now I like, this is a 1.5 inch and I think it's about perfect for most of my jobs. You can use the Distress or a paintbrush if you like, but personally I think I like this. Now the way I normally would use, I pulled out, you can use it on top of a napkin, you can use it plain, you can use it with tissue paper or the collage paper, any old way you think. Now I might just pull off a piece of this because I don't know that I need all of this. I could maybe make a tag out of part of it, but if you're going to apply it to a project and you're like gluing down, you would want to get the glue under it first. And you got to work fairly fast because it will dry pretty quick. Make sure your project's big enough. I slap it down and then I just glue on top. And you will, here, I'll leave it so you can tell where I did and where I didn't. Oh, you got to be careful that see, I'm pulling it apart. That is either not enough liquid under it or I pressed down too hard. So there's you a tip on that one as well. That's kind of it might be pretty in this with the green, but I don't know about that. But let me show you if, let me do this. If you don't get it all the way under, here, I'm going to set that aside and show you up close. See, what I told you yesterday about the PVA glue. This is PVA glue. It's wet, so it makes your paper wrinkle and crinkle a little bit. So you can see that I did not get it underneath. That's why it's still white, because originally, remember, it was white to start with. This is a comparison side by side. Sorry, I'm not in the frame. And there's where I peeled it up accidentally. You could try to, you know, fix it or just tear it off, whatever you want. Probably just pitch this. But here I didn't get it on that either. Now, when you're doing it with your coffee dyed stain, you know, your vintage photo or something like that, I would go with a lighter color versus a darker color, but it doesn't really matter. It's how many drops you put in. But that should help you to understand what a glue bath is. 2 parts glue, 1 part water. Use PVA glue, and then you will have a nice little thing. If I'm using a jar, I always put seal wrap around the edge and then put it over so it keeps it extra. Or I like to use the Sugar Bell bottle is my favorite way. But now I got green, y'all. I do, yahoo! Any kind of PVA glue. You can use Fabri-Tac, or not Fabri-Tac. Oh, sorry. Tacky glue or PVA glue. Any PVA glue. I hope you like what you say. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Share it if you like. And I will see you next time. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And ring the bell and you will get the notification. For today, remember your day is full of choices, so choose joy. Have a great day.